Practice set 2.3, question 6, simplify. First question is 5 root 3 plus 8 root 3. Both are root 3 term. If we take root 3 common, as root is a irrational number, that common should be written afterwards. 5 plus 8 will remain. So that is the answer, 13 root 3. It can be written directly, 5 plus 8, 13 root 3. Both are root 3 terms, so we can add the coefficient. As it is first sum, I have taken many steps in between. Such a step can be avoided afterwards. Second question is 9 root 5 minus 4 root 5 plus root 125. Once again I will write the question in the answer. Whatever I am writing in the answer, that much must be written in the answer sheet in examination. 9 root 5 as it is, we have to simplify. 4 root 5 as it is. Root 125 we have to write as 25 into 5, perfect square multiple. That 25 will come out as 5. So it is 9 root 5 minus 4 root 5 plus 5 root 5. Then all have root 5 common. Directly we can do 9 minus 4, 5. 5 plus 5, 10 root 5 is the answer. But this is one of the steps. How 10 root 5 comes? Root 5 is common. 9 minus 4 plus 5. 9 minus 4, 5 plus 5, 10 root 5. This step is not compulsory. But for the time being, we are writing it. The third sum. 7 root 48 minus root 27 minus root 3 is equal to 7 root 48 is 16 3s are 16 is a perfect square, it will come out as 4, minus root 27 is 9 3s are 9 is a perfect square which will come out as 3. Now after taking 16 outside as a 4, 3 will remain. After taking 9 outside as a 3, this root 3 will remain. Now multiply 7 4s are 28 root 3 minus 3 root 3 minus root 3. Now I will avoid taking root 3 common. Directly I will do. 28 minus 3, 25. 28 minus 3, 25. And here there is nothing is what is present. 1 is present. 28 minus 3, 25. 25 minus 1, 24 root 3. 28 minus 3 minus 1. 28 minus 3, 25 minus 1, 24 root 3. This is the answer. Now next, all are root 7 terms. So if we take root 7 common, we can get the answer. Otherwise we can do root 7. Root 7 means 1 root 7 plus these 2 root 7. Both are integer coefficient. 1 root 7 plus 2 root 7 will be 3 root 7. Addition of these 2 is done. Addition of these 2 is done. 3 root 7 minus what is remained? 3 by 5 root 7. Now we will take common root 7. 3 minus 3 by 5. 3 means 3 upon 1. When integer and fraction is there, denominator is the LCM. 1 into 5, 5. When product is LCM, 3 5s are 15 on this side, minus 3 1s are 3 on this side. So that is equal to 15 minus 3 is 12 upon 5 root 7. Pay attention. Neatly write it. Purposely I have written 1 root 7. Such a 1 need not be written. For better understanding I wrote it. That can be avoided writing 1 as a multiple. Complete it. Seventh question, multiply and write answer in the simplest form. First is 3 root 12 multiplied by root 18. 3 root 12 into root 18 First simplify. 3 as it is, root 12 can be written as 4 into 3. 4 is a perfect square. Into root 9 into 2. Then 4 will jump out as a 2. 3 into 2. Root 3 into 9 will jump out as a 3. Now it is 6 root 3 into 3 root 2. Now multiply 6 3s are 18. Root 3 root 2 multiplication is root 6. 3 2s are 6. 6 into 3 18. Root 3 into root 2 is root 6. 3 2s are 6 inside. This is called simplified form. Maximum things should be taken outside. Now the second question is 3 root 12 into 7 root 15. Again I am writing the question in the answer and then I simplify. Root 12 is 4 into 3. Root 15 cannot be simplified because root 15 has factor 5 into 3. 5 or 3 is not the perfect square, so no use of doing that. Then 4 is taken out into 7 root 15. Now here you can see interesting things. It comes 6 root 3 into 7 root 15. Now 6 7s are 42. Root 3 root 15 product 15 3s are 45. Many students think that they completed it, but no. 45 can be further simplified as 9 into 5. 9 is a perfect square. 15 was not having perfect square factor. 3 was not having perfect square factor. But multiplying 15 and 3, 45 we got. That 45 has factor 9. And that will come out, jump out. Then only it is called simplest form. 9 will come out as 3. Then multiply by 3 here. 3 2s are 6. 3 4s are 12. 126 root 5. This is the answer. Neatly write this thing. The next question, 3 root 8 into root 5. 3 root 8 multiplied by root 5. 3 root 8 is 4 2s are. 4 is a perfect square, so we can write it. So 4 we have to take out as a 2. And these 2 will remain as it is. Then it is 6 root 2 into root 5. 6 root 2 into root 5. Now 6 will remain as it is and this root 2 and root 5 product will become root 10. And root 10 is 5 2s are no perfect square, so that is only the answer. Next is 5 root 8 into 2 root 8. 5 root 8 into 2 root 8. Actually, there are two methods of solving it. It can be done 5 into 2, 10. Root 8 into root 8 is 8. 10 into 8, 80 is the answer. Direct. Or if we use this method, our method if we continue, there also we are getting the same. Root 8 can be written as 4 into 2 into this another root 8 also we have to write as 4 into 2. Take 4 outside. 5 into 4 will come out as 2. Root 2 will remain into 2 into 2. This 4 come out as 2. So 10 root 2 into 4 root 2. 10 4s are 40 and root 2 into root 2 is root 4, that is 2. So same answer 80. This we stick to our method of simplifying first and then doing product. If you do directly 5 into 2, 10 into root 8 into root 8 is 8, 10 into 8, 80, you will get it in 3 steps. Here we did it in 5 steps, 4 steps. Number 8, divide and write answer in simplest form. In that first, root 98 divided by root 2. Divided by means upon. So it will be root 98 can be written as, first we write upon form, root 98 upon root 2. 98 can be written as 49 into 2. 49 is a perfect square, it will come out as 7. And then 49 into 2 will become 7 root 2. 49 will come out. Upon root 2. Then this root 2 multiple from numerator denominator cancelled. And simplified form, what is the answer? Only and only 7. No root term remain, no root multiple remain. Now the second question from that is root 125 divided by root 50. Root 125 divided by root 50 equal to under root 125 upon under root 50. Then 125 factors, 25 5s are 50 factors, 25 2s are 25 5s are 125, 25 2s are 50. 25 will come out as a 5. In this case also 5 will come out. This outer multiple 5 will get cancelled. And now both are root 5 upon root 2 can be written under one root, big root, root of 5 by 2. Root 5 upon root 2 is root of 5 by 2. Big root sign. Now the third, root 54 divided by root 27. Root 54 divided by root 27. Can be written as root 54 upon root 27. 54, 9 6 are, 9 3s are, 9 will come out, 3 root 6, this 9 will come out, 3 root 3, 3 cancel, root 6 upon root 3 can be written in one big root, 6 upon 3, again 6 and 3 cancel, 3 2s are. So what remained? 2 upon 1. Upon 1 need not be written. Root 2 upon 1 is root 2. Now only 1 is remain.
Start.
The fourth sum, root 310 divided by root 5. Root 310 divided by root 5. Now 310 is 31 into 10 or 31 into 2 into 5. 31 to 5, nothing is a perfect square. So we have to keep as it is and we have to write under big root 310 upon 5. Now these numerator and denominator are divisible by 5. So cancel, 5 1s are 5, 5 6s are 30, 1 remain, 5 6s are 30, 1 remain, 5 2s are 10, this 310 upon 5 is 62. So what is the answer? Root 62. 62 has factor 31 into 2. It cannot be simplified further. So root 62 is only the answer. Rationalize the denominator. In this, what is meant by rationalization, rationalizing factor, all that I will explain. And afterwards also, after this question also, I will explain. Rationalizing factor is nothing but a multiple of a surd. If we multiply surd by that rationalizing factor, that is also irrational number, then product is rational. Irrational term disappear, root disappear, and that we have to do only in denominator. So pay attention while solving these sums. Most of you will understand everything. First question, 3 upon root 5. 3 upon root 5. Now here root 5 is a third is irrational number. To cancel this root 5 and change into rational, we should multiply root 5 by another root 5. Then root 5 into root 5 become 5. But if you multiply only denominator, value of the fraction changes. So multiply numerator also by the same. Then by which we are multiplying? We are multiplying by root 5. Why? Because root 5 is rationalizing factor of root 5. So we have to multiply denominator by rationalizing factor to make it rational. Not only in denominator but also in numerator. So 3 into root 5 become 3 root 5. Upon root 5 to root 5 will be 5. So what we get? 3 root 5 upon 5. Now what is the denominator? 5. Whether it has root? No. So it is called rationalization of denominator. Now observe the second. 1 upon root 14 will be equal to 1 upon root 14. Root 14 cannot be simplified because 7 and 2 are not perfect square. So root 14 rationalizing factor is root 14. And 1 should also be multiplied by the same. We cannot multiply only denominator by rationalizing factor. Numerator also should be multiplied by the same. So value of the fraction remain the same. In 1 into root 14 will be root 14. Denominator root 14 into root 14 is 14. Denominator become 14, root disappear. So it is rationalization of the denominator. So these are the answers of first and second. The third is 5 upon root 7. Same way to do. Root 7 should be multiplied by root 7. 5 upon root 7. To rationalize root 7 should be multiplied by root 7. We cannot multiply only denominator, so numerator also multiply by the same. 5 into root 7 is 5 root 7. Root 7 into root 7 is 7. Root 49, that is 7. For this 6 upon 9 root 3. 6 upon 9 root 3, first I will simplify this. 3 2s are, 3 3s are, 9 root 3 means 9 multiplied by root 3. 9 is a factor of denominator, 6 is a factor of numerator. 9 and 6 both are divisible by 3. So what remain? 2 upon 3 root 3. Now 2 upon 3 root 3 should not be multiplied by 3 root 3. Only we should multiply by 1 root 3. When such a multiple is there, 3 root 3, a root b. If it is a root b, we have to multiply only by root b. 3 root 3 multiplied by root 3. So only numerator, denominator we cannot multiply. Numerator also should be multiplied by root 3. So 2 into root 3 will be 2 into root 3 is 2 root 3. 3 root 3 into root 3 will be 3 as it is. And this root 3 will be again one more 3. So it will be 2 root 3 upon 9. Again I will explain. Pay attention. It is given 6 upon 9 root 3. 6 and 9 both numerator and denominator are divisible by 3. 3 2s are, 3 3s are. So in numerator it remains 2. Denominator is 3 root 3. Now our aim is to rationalize the denominator. Rationalizing factor of root 3 is root 3. Rationalizing factor of 3 root 3 is also only root 3. Whatever is irrational multiple, it's a rationalizing factor. That much part only should be taken as a rationalizing factor. Then only we can get small answer, neat answer, expected answer. So 3 root 3 has multiple, root 3 as a rationalizing factor. We cannot multiply only denominator by root 3. So numerator also multiply by same. 2 into root 3 comes to root 3. And in denominator 3 as it is. And this root 3 is again one more 3. So 3 into 3 is 9. So this is the answer number 4. Now the last fifth from this 11 upon root 3. Again one of the easy question they asked. Within 2 steps anyone can get the answer. 11 upon root 3. Root 3 should be multiplied by root 3. Only denominator we cannot multiply. So it is 11 root 3 11 into root 3 is 11 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. In the denominator there is no root sign, so it is rationalization of denominator. I hope all of you understood it, but even then I am explaining what is rationalizing factor. In short, for better understanding, those who do not understand this last question, after explaining this for 2 more minutes, you will understand all these 5 questions. Rationalizing factor. Multiple of the surd to make it rational number is called rationalizing factor. Definition known as, I have given you in short, multiple of the surd. We have to multiply the surd by some number to make it rational number. Multiple of the surd to make it rational number is called rationalizing factor. For example, root 7. When root 7 will be rationalized, if root 7 is multiplied by root 7, it becomes 7. Therefore, what is rationalizing factor of root 7? Another root 7. Therefore, rationalizing factor of root 7 is root 7. Second example, root 50. Now you might be thinking that root 50 means root 50 is rationalizing factor. No. Root 50 can be simplified as root 25 into 2, 5 root 2. Means root 50 means only 5 root 2. Then when 5 root 2 is a surd, then to rationalize it, we should not multiply by 5 root 2, but we should multiply by only root 2. 5 root 2 into root 2, as 5 root 2 into root 2 is 5 into 2 is 10, rationalize, root disappear. Therefore, rationalizing factor of 5 root 2 is root 2, that is, rationalizing factor of 5 root 2 means what? Root 50 is root 2. Means root 50 first we have to write as 5 root 2 and then multiply by root 2 in the denominator. As it is done in this both sum, 3 root 3, rationalizing factor is only root 3, not 3 root 3. I hope now most of you understood it. Now neatly observe.